Hello, hello. Oh my gosh. Okay, so how is everybody doing today? I'm gonna see if I can see who is on. I swear, it's like you can never roll. Oh, that brained it. Swipe left. Okay, well, I don't know, but hopefully you guys will be joining me soon. This week has been nuts. Just some craziness going on that I didn't think would be going on, but I'm not going to really talk too much about it because it's still fresh and new, and that's not why we're here today. Today we're going to go over the holiday releases. So I'm super excited to share with you guys these. You guys will be able to purchase them on Tuesday, the 18th. The only thing that hasn't made it in is the linen spray, which apparently smells like our gloss hair, or our hair gloss, which is smells delicious. But they really took a lot of time on this collection. They're calling it like Home for the Holidays. So it's supposed to kind of bring back like some nostalgia from, you know, Christmases past, holiday seasons past. And they really worked super hard on like curating the perfect things and scents and all that kind of stuff. So the linen spray is being made in like Greece or something. So it's kind of cool. I watched like the reveal, and it was super neat just to hear about like the way they came up with some of the things. So they really put a lot of heart into it, and the woman that curated this particular release was super sincere about it, super emotional about it. So she really like pulled from herself to like create something we all would love and something different, because the past couple years folks have just been like, they're okay, nothing I like gotta have. So I think some of these things will definitely be more towards the gotta have. So if you're joining me, say hello. I can't really see who's on. I swear Facebook is so ridiculous sometimes. Like, you think it'd be really easy, but whatever. So the first thing I'm going to share is not actually in the holiday collection. And I'm going to like put up my sleeves so I can try to swatch some things on for you guys so you can see them. Hopefully this arm will be probably for the advent calendar. A lot more space than this arm that I've got like a cajillion tattoos on already. Which I'm ready for another one. I'm going to share the shades of the season. So this is called Through the Woods, and you can buy the eyeshadows separate for $14 a piece. Or you can buy the set, which comes with this cute little quad palette in like a metallic-y blue purple, but that holds all 3 of those little guys. It used to come with like a little mini towel cleaner too, but I don't think this one does. So this set is $49. You get the 3 shadows and the little quad palette. But so you get Woodland, which is a pretty like brown, and all these are going to be kind of like marbly or chromatic colors. Wintergreen, and then Flurry. So you can see like each one kind of has like more than one color in it, so it kind of gives you a little bit more dramatic effect. So I will swatch these for you guys to see, but again, you can buy these separately or together. Together is always a better value. Like, it's like if you're gonna buy all of them anyway, save the money, you know. So let's just kind of, this one's Flurry, so super pretty, like you see. And I'm gonna see if I can do this. So that one is very like a subtle shimmer. So for this one, I would say it would be perfect for like right on your inner corners, like to really bring out, like pop your eyes, like brightness. So perfect color for that. So that was Flurry, which you can kind of see it a little. I'm so white, so it kind of blends in. But you can at least see it like on my eyes there. Next is Wintergreen. So this gives me like Bayou vibes, which they got rid of Bayou, like totally, in the last like sale. So this definitely gives me like Bayou vibes. I think it's a little lighter. So to me, it's almost like, kind of gives me some like snowflakey type vibes, like the blues and the whites and stuff. Like, for some reason just reminds me of like snowflakes. So that's this one. So you can see it's not like in your face. They're definitely like more subtle. I'll just put some on my eye. Why not, you know? But just super pretty. Like, they're very shimmery. I just winked the wrong eye. Sorry, guys. I am just a hot mess today. I've been moving things around like all weekend. I'm glad you guys didn't see me like, I don't know, 20 minutes ago, because I'm like, oh my god, let me try to get myself together at least for this live, because I didn't want to postpone it. I wanted to make sure I show you guys everything. So okay, so then we have this color called Woodland. Yes, Woodland. So this has like some browns and pinks, like super, like, I just love how they're really like mixing it up with colors and stuff. So okay, so we have Flurry, Wintergreen, and then this is Woodland. So it's very like coppery looking almost, but not quite as much red. So that's your Woodland Through the Woods collection. Again, you can buy them all together with the quad palette for $49. So it's like a $16 savings or $21 savings, something like that. All right, so we're gonna move on. Which, if you guys are here, just say hi. I cannot tell if anyone's actually watching. Oh, you know what? Let me let's put some of this one on my eye while I'm at it. Why not? Oh my gosh. But they're super pretty together. Like, it's like a really pretty, like, holiday look. Lots of holiday parties are going to be coming up, I'm sure. So, okay. That's Through the Woods. That's available until, I believe, the end of January, end of February. It's only each quarter that they do it. Okay, sorry, I'm like so thirsty. I haven't drank any of my water today yet, and I've been like sweaty. It's disgusting. Okay, let's go with, we're going to start with the new palette that they came out with. It is called Plum Floral. So it is just this gorgeous purple, you know, and it's just so pretty. And this one, I got the 12 for this one, which holds 12 full size. But they come in every single size. And they run like $17 to $40. So depending on which like, and how big of a palette you want. I recently had to throw my whole palette away. I had a 3-decker. Everything in it I had to toss, like all my eyeshadows, everything. And I had it packed, of course, with everything of my favorite. But I don't know how, but somehow my palette got wet and it started molding. I'm like, son of a gun. And I was like, I just didn't trust. Like, it was pretty much in one corner of the palette, but all 3 levels. And I just didn't trust, like, keeping any of it. So I was like, I had to toss it all. So I was like, oh, now I gotta, like, build it back up. But luckily, I have so much extra. Shouldn't be a problem. You guys know how you're rolling. Yeah, crazy. Okay, next up are lipsticks. Okay, so if you saw the last one, it's Diamonds Are Forever, or it's not Diamonds Are Forever, but it's called Diamonds, and it is sparkly and just gives you a very, very nice shimmer. Not like a chunky, like stripper glitter, but more a subtle, like shimmer glitter. So for the holiday releases, they decided to take 2 of the most popular colors, which around Christmas is Ever Red, which only comes out for the holidays usually. And then Black Cherry, which you guys already know. I pushed that one hard because it looks so good on everyone. And it looks so intimidating I know on like, just on the site, it looks so dark and like, you'll be like, ugh. But it's so sheer and like, it's just like the perfect, easy, out the door color, I think. And I recommend it to everyone. All right, so these are actual lipsticks. Ooh, yes. I know folks have been wanting more of these, and I know we just came out with the lip gelatos as well, so it's great. So this one is black cherry. So I'm gonna put black cherry on the bottom, and then I'll put the Ever Red on the top. But like, look how pretty that color is. I know, it's so pretty. Which, let me see if I can swatch. I guess I could just swatch it on my arm, huh? All right, let's see. Let's just go right here. It's very pretty. Oh, okay, I'm gonna put it on my bottom. But it's just this pretty berry. Okay, I'm not gonna do the thing with my lips because I want to put the Ever Red on top. So this one doesn't have any like shimmer or anything in it, just black cherry. And then we've got Ever Red, who does have some shimmer. Look at that girl. Yeah, she's gorgeous. She's gorgeous, just like you. Okay, let's go with So she's still not like a crimson red or anything, but I never have really put on real lipstick before, hardly. So you can tell I'm a hot mess. I'm not like patting it, so. Oh, okay. So we've got Ever Red up here and black cherry down there. So definitely a little redder, but just gorgeous. So, all right, lipsticks. They are $25 each. Perfect to pop in your purse. Any holiday party that you're going to, it's going to be amazing. Okay, next up is the Nostalgia collection. So this collection is just very, I can't even think of the right word. Not basic, but very soft, very romantic. Yes, very romantic. So you get a quad palette to hold the beauties. And it comes with cranberry eyeshadow and Dream. So it comes with a shimmer and a regular, and then it comes with Sadie lip and cheek. So I will swatch these for you guys too, just because like I want you to be able to see it, because you can buy all these separately. It's just nice when they put them in like a bundle. It's great for like Christmas gifts. So that's Sadie. Like I said, very like romantic, very like just very, not even basic, just very soft, very soft. And then we'll do Dream, which is a light brown matte color, which I'm really upset that I can't see if anyone's actually watching or making comments. Like, it's so insane how this stuff works, but whatever. Okay, so this is Dream. Very, very, you know, nice base color. We'll put that right here. It's a great brown. Great base. So definitely a great universal color to add to your collection if you're looking for something that can go with everything. Dream is definitely one of those. And then Cranberry, I love this color. I think this and Moscow are my two, or Eve actually, which I think Eve went away. But Cranberry and Eve are like two of my favorite holiday colors because they just, to me, scream like cranberries and like just all the different colors of Christmas. Like, I don't know, reds and burgundies and stuff like that are always like top of my list. So that is Cranberry. So again, you got Sadie, Dream, and Cranberry. So very, very romantic look. Very, I think goes with pretty much anything type look. You can make a very beautiful look with that. And here, let's just put a little bit on this side. So you can go like all over with Dream. And then come in on the outside with Cranberry. Just to kind of give it a little color. Boy, I am all over the place on these, but look how pretty it is. Oh, I love it. And I'm loving my lighting. Oh, I am loving my lighting lately. So excited I finally figured that out because it was bothering the crap out of me. But okay, so we went over everything except for the advent calendar. So this is definitely going to be a spoiler alert because most people sometimes just like the surprise of it. Normally I'm like that, but I sat for the actual release of it and I was like, yeah, I gotta share these. So it comes in this super beautiful little box. And honestly, if you take this stuff out, you can totally reuse this box for things like if you have hairpins, like just anything little. But it's very sturdy, like it's not flimsy. Like this is a gifting type box to me. And it comes with this clock shape, okay? So how this was explained is that every shadow goes in a specific order. So each 4 are basically ones you can pair really well together. So like you can do 1 and 2 together, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. But on top of that, if you started at 2, you could do 2, 3, 4, 5 together. Like, so it all just kind of goes in a row to where you can make all these great combinations. Now, let's see if I can actually get these out the box. Okay, let's start with number 1. Dun, 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 dun. I'm going to try to get this whole thing out of the box so it'll be easier for me to pop them in and out. But, if you don't want a spoiler, don't watch past this, okay? Alright, so our first one is called Sparkling Cider. And this color is like, it's like a super light brown, super sparkly. So we're going to do this on this arm. We're going to try to just make all 12 fit. We'll see how I can do with that, but yeah. So we will start right here with Sparkling Cider. So I think this collection is also more along the romantic side and not quite in your face. I think there's like one that I found was really like powerful to me. And I'm here for it because I love to do a little bit of, you know, bold and beautiful. Oh my gosh, my fingers hurt so bad. I had to take my nails off. And then you know, and your nails are so soft and anything makes them like hurt. Okay, so our next color is called Sunday. So Sunday is just this like off-white, which we don't have, I don't think, a light color like this one. So you can see that it doesn't really show up too much on me. Let's see if I can actually make it show up a little better. Yeah, you're not going to see too much on me. Think of like a bone color for that one. But again, very romantic, very simple. I feel like most of these are that way, which I like. I do love a good bold, don't get me wrong, and a good shimmer, but sometimes it's just, sometimes you just want that look that's perfect. Copper is our next one. So let's, boy, I got some glitter all up over here. That is Copper, which looks just like its name. just like its name. So that is 3. So again, with how they curated this collection, like they're saying like these colors would go perfect together. You know, apple cider, I think it was called, or sparkling cider, sundae, copper. And then the fourth one, for the cherry on top, let's see, is called clementine. So this is the one I was telling you guys about. This one's not romantic to me. This one is a little bit wild, a little bit, hey, here I am, all up in the party, like looking good, check me out. And at first when I saw it, I was thinking, oh my gosh, like I don't think I'd ever wear that color. But I have found that oranges don't look too bad on me. But look how pretty that is. So those 4 together just create a beautiful look. Or you can just do 1 and 2, 1, 2, 3. Like there's just so many combinations you can do when you have like all these different shades. And every single one is perfectly like made to kind of make these gorgeous looks. All right, let's see, number 5. I'm so excited. I have one person that always usually buys the advent calendar just like me. So we'll see. All right, so now we have Chantilly lace. So this is basically like white. I love the name of it, but it doesn't look like overly white. So you can see, again, I feel like that's another great base color to use with like anything pretty much. I'm kind of just putting these back in order as I go. All right. All right, next up is Swan Song. Okay, I can totally see this being like a big part of my palette. So it may look white, kind of like unicorn, but it's actually a very, very, very pale pink. Give me 1 second. I don't want all the glitter to be like going on all the other colors. Like I want them to be super like fresh. You guys are joining me. Thank you. There's one more thing to share. I totally forgot about that sitting over here in my corner. I will share after we get through these advent calendar. Okay. So again, this is called Swan Song. Looks white kind of, but it's actually like a pale pink. So let's see what this bad boy looks like. That is super shimmery. So that is definitely a unicorn vibe for sure. Look, I'm like already running out of arm space. Son of a gun. That's okay. We'll work it out. We'll figure it out. Okay, so that was number 6. Actually, I'm going to take a quick picture of this real quick. If I can, actually. I don't know how to do that on here. No, I guess I can't. Oh, but I give it my phone. Okay. So let's just hold that up like that. Oh, so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna wipe this other arm off so we can use the other arm for the rest of our colors. All right, guys, so this was the Nostalgia, or no, this is Through the Woods. Black Cherry, Ever Red lipsticks, and then this is the Nostalgia collection. So one last look at those guys, which maybe I should probably take a picture of those. That might actually be a really great idea to do that. Oh, I am such a ding dong. Seriously. Okay. Thanks for bearing with me, guys. You guys are the greatest. And I don't know if you guys see, but I have been all over Instagram. Like, I started a new Instagram called Time to Shine 365, and it's got like periods in between time to and shine. And just trying to post some more content there. I try to keep it more like inspirational, but definitely has my Seint stuff on there. But yeah, just trying to, I don't know. I'm definitely not like a typical influencer. I don't think I want to be, but it is kind of fun to see like different people looking at your content and liking it and stuff like that. So it definitely can give you kind of like a little rush. Okay, on to number 7. Sorry, these things, they really kind of make them tough to open, but I guess that's a good thing. Okay, so this one is called, wow, I have so much sparkle everywhere. I literally, like, I need to change my sheets later. They're gonna be like sparkly. Okay, this is called Juliet. She's so pretty. She's like a lilac, sparkly lilac. So we will put her right here. Oh, she's pretty. She's gorgeous. I love eyeshadow. I need to start doing my makeup more because I have been so in a rut with that. I'm hoping that my mindset is changing and I put a little more time into myself, not really for anyone else, but just for me. I feel like I've definitely neglected myself in that respect, or just maybe I've just been lazy, whichever way you want to look at it. But I definitely want to put a little more effort into myself, only because it makes me feel good. Like, if you're putting effort in, like, make sure you're doing it for you. It doesn't need to be for anyone else. Like, you're worth the effort. If it makes you feel better, then do it. If it doesn't, who cares? Like, it doesn't matter then. Oh my gosh, these are so hard to get open. Okay, so if you're struggling like me to get these little ones open, I know when they came out with like the little advent calendar one year, it was lipsticks. And I just remember like digging into every single one of them while I was trying to get them open. So if you put some tape on the back like this, and then ta-da, it came out. That is a little trick that I've learned over the years. Okay, so this lovely one is called Ruffle. She's pretty, huh? Ooh. Yeah, they really made such a beautiful collection. So not too far away from Juliet. And, you know, these colors can go together. So it's nice to have like very similar-ish shades. And there are shades that we don't currently have. I don't know if you've noticed that, but all these ones that they curated, they wanted to kind of fill in any gaps on what our current shade, you know, offering is. And I think they really nailed it with these lighter, softer-y colors. Because we definitely have some of them, but I don't know. Okay, so this one is called Ribbon. And it's a very pale purple. It's more pale purple than anything. Because some of them just in the light look like silver, straight up silver. But okay. So that is Ribbon. She is pretty too. They're all so pretty. That's why it's so hard when you get like, see the advent colors. It's like, sometimes they end up becoming like a thing down the road, but other times it's like this is the only time you can get them. So a lot of times I've banked on them still being available, but that's not always the case. But I have a feeling if these go over well that may be the case. Okay, so this guy's called Whisper. Again, it's another, this is kind of almost like a super light gray. Running out of fingers. So you can see that one shows up on me way better than the other two earlier. So that one's definitely like very pretty. And that is called Whisper. So I'm curious once you guys watch this live, hopefully on replay if you're not on here right now, that you let me know what your favorite one is so far, because I mean, it's so easy to pick them, I feel like, when you're looking at them, but I'm curious which ones you guys would actually like really like to try. Oh man. Oh, No. Okay, I'm good. Sorry, I was like, crap. We're on number 11. I thought I was going the wrong way. Okay, this one is called Rocky. So it's another gray color, which I don't think we have many of. So that's good. Or if we have any. I feel like maybe Spectre was kind of gray. But sometimes they look a certain way and they're not necessarily come out that way. All right, so this one is called Rocky. So yeah, I like that. I like that color. Like, look how nice they all look together. Like, you could literally just combine any of these and make like a gorgeous look. So these are definitely, I feel like, some must-haves. All right, we're on our last one. Number 12 is a silver screen. So obviously this one's gonna be like, it's almost a bluish though. So I'm curious to see how dark this one is. Oh, it looks pretty dark. Oh my god, that is so pretty. Oh, that's so pretty. I was not expecting to like that one that much, but oh my gosh. Because I have blue eyes, so I really shouldn't wear blue shadow, but I definitely may try to give that a whirl because it's so pretty. So there's those 6, but as you can see, like, these last 4 all go together. Like, you can, and then just kind of also mix and match. Like, the way they curated them is definitely awesome. Which, let me take a picture of this one. These ones. Oh, so pretty. Okay, so we got through the advent calendar. I'm so curious to see what you guys think of these colors. I feel most of them we do not have these ones, so I'm hoping people are digging them and something new. I think that's awesome. So the last thing I'm going to share is a travel brush set. So this set is $25. And which, by the way, advent calendar, $125 for 12 shadows. So, which is not bad at all. Definitely saving, considering most shadows are $14 a piece usually. So you're definitely saving some money there. Okay, so this travel brush set. I know, I'm so excited for this because I feel like the last one was a little bit big and long, but apparently, like, I heard this brush here is so good. It's very smooth. So it's great. Like, you can easily put on your stuff. Like, I mean, I might have to use this like on the regular, just to put on my regular face and not when I'm traveling. But this is the main, like, big deal about this travel set. Then you have your, oh, I can't get it out hardly. My fingers are not working today. You got yourself a little spoolie, which I'm going to still try to get it out, but, and then you got yourself a couple nice little kind of eyeshadowy type brushes. One's kind of an angled, so you can definitely use that for, you know, angly spots, putting on some blush and all that stuff. And then you got a regular eyeshadow brush. So this is your travel set, $25, which I think is a great deal. This brush here is so soft, I cannot even, like, it's so soft. I think it's softer than any of our other brushes, honestly. Like, it's like a velvet feel almost. So I definitely would say I'd recommend grabbing this. Great gift. Speaking of gifts, I'm happy to curate any kinds of gifts you need for Christmas. I love putting them together. So if you're like, Tabitha, I have $80 to spend on this particular person, they love makeup, they whatever, I can certainly like put something super together and it's like comes in a basket ready to give. So I love doing that. I usually add a couple self-care type items like eye mask, that kind of thing, sometimes face mask, Steam masks are always nice, I feel, because you can really give yourself a little bit of a pampering. And then some form of chocolate, you know, whether it's like a Lindor, a couple of like Lindor truffles or something like that. But I love doing that stuff. So if you have a price point in mind, I can really make it look super nice. Like even if it's a smaller price band, like, hey, I can only spend 30 bucks. Like, okay, I can get you a lipstick and some other cutesy little, you know, items to go with it. So hit me up. I'm always available for that. I can do it all year, honestly. So I have one person that does it every year. So the trick for me is just having to remember what I put in for these folks. Like previous years, I try to make it a different theme every year. So like one year it'll be eyeshadows, then it'll be like lip and cheek or illuminators. I think last year I focused on lip oils, which was a big hit. But yeah, so I love doing that kind of stuff. It lets me kind of be creative and within proper guidelines and all that stuff. So all right, that is all I got for you guys. Thanks for joining me. And if you guys were commenting or anything, I'm sorry if I missed them. Like, I literally don't see anything. I can't see if anyone's on, if anyone said hello, or if I'm just talking to myself, which is also fine because it's very therapeutic for me. But yeah, so if you need anything or have any questions, let me know. There definitely is going to be a Black Friday sale, so I'll be dropping info about that, I'm sure, next week. But yeah, so I'm super excited. Last thing, if you are ordering and just ordering directly, to get it by Christmas, you need to place your order by December 12th. So if you have any kind of basket you want put together, just kind of keep that in mind, that I would have to order it, get it, and send, you know, arrange pickup or whatever. So just keep that in mind, December 12th. All right, well, I love you, lovely ladies. I'm so happy that I did this. I think I really needed it for like my own, to fill my cup back up a little bit this week. And I hope, you know, that made you smile at least to see some pretty things. And I will hopefully do some more videos soon. I'm trying to be better about that, but it's so hard to like sometimes get in the mood. But I definitely want to hear some of the color combos you'd like to see from these advent calendars. I'd love to try them for you guys. And I definitely have some things that I've been working on to make myself a better artist. I got some classes I'm taking. Have not started them yet, but I'm super excited about that, to try to hopefully get some better techniques, because we all know I'm definitely shaky on that. But I do say, put it on how you love it. Like, everyone's going to be different. Whether I can show you something is great, but hey, you might have a different way you like it, and that is totally fine. I feel like that's the best thing about makeup. But talk to you guys soon. Love you. Don't forget to have an amazing Sunday. Do some self-care if you haven't already. And have a super week. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.